Every generation seems to think things are different for them, like their generation marks the dawn of a new world, thinking their forefathers know nothing of their current experience. In some ways they're right, but for the most part they're just wrong. Though we're facing a social and technological revolution, our forefathers have experienced things we have before: confusion and fear. Maybe you're facing social problems or mental issues. There's a high likelihood your seniors have experienced something similar. There's a quote I reference often: traditions are lessons for problems we've not faced yet. One thing we have in common with our forefathers is the feeling of being lost. We may see something beyond ourselves, or peers who seem to have everything figured out and think we're failing. But truthfully, there's hundreds of others in similar positions who just have no idea what they're doing. It's not normal to have everything figured out or have a roadmap of life. Nobody should be ashamed of being that guy that's still figuring things out. In a world saturated with false imagery, it's easy to imagine everyone is having things put together, but truthfully, behind their gaze, there's likely a person just as much as confused as you. Mitigating confusion and finding security all comes down to how much is in your control. Much of that consists of what you think to be your purpose is. Being content with a profession or practice mostly comes down to being good at it or receiving recognition for it. Even if something is not particularly fun, you can improve dramatically, and the fruits of your labor make someone more infatuated with the practice. This practice is usually what people begin to define as their purpose. The security that comes with executing your own purpose tends to be clearing the clouds of confusion in your mind, not having to worry about where your next meal is or where your next place to stay is at solely builds the roadmap that is life. It's much easier to focus on long-term goals and your purpose once you aren't so lost. For everyone, the path is different, but a simple solution is to work harder. Even if the next step isn't clear, if you stake your being in the current moment, things cannot get any worse. Finding your purpose is compounding this dedication despite your current condition. Eventually, you'll notice that you're in an entirely different place. This is the success story of every successful individual. No matter where they came from, they consistently and intently applied force to a goal until the wall breaks and you enter the room you never thought possible. Those that have become and will be legend followed the same trajectory to find their map, and their tradition can serve as the paper for the map of those lost.